Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 8 of the Barcelona FIFA 20 Career Mode series. Make sure you smash a like on the video if you're enjoying it and want to see more. But right here, we have got some updates in the latest mod. Give a shout out, massive shout out to FIFA. I'll leave his contact details in the description as he's a big part of these mods. Has some people that helps out. But the players I'm going through now, we're going through our team, but you could see a lot of players that have new faces. Not every single player, but there are a few. You saw Messi at the beginning, got the beard going on. Artur definitely has one. As you could see, Vidal coming up here, you can see with the hair and all that. So I think in the update as well, there's more from Barca than any other team. You can see Junior Firpo as well, Alenia. There is so many. So yeah, leave a thumbs up on the video if you like this as well. Fatih, we got them all. We've got them all, but not technically all. But yeah, we have got a lot, which is really cool for doing a Barcelona career mode. As I just said, there is a lot of updated ones compared to the other team. There was a bit of talk about Ruiz, if we should be starting him, because apparently, yeah, he's not getting a look in too much in real life. And yeah, that lad there is that central midfielder. But I wanted to say to people that he's not a striker. And Ruiz is a striker, and Ruiz is only getting a look in because of Suarez's injury. So yeah, I did want to touch on that. And yeah, I wouldn't want to be playing players out of position. So it's really good to know that he is impressive talent, and we'll look to train him up at the right time. We'll still involve him when we can. But yeah, the only reason Ruiz is getting this close to the first team, even though he's just on the bench, when we really need him. When we really need him, a striker, because he's the only other striker in the team. So yeah, hopefully we can get leads and not need to rely on him to be a striker to come on. But yeah, just want to give you the reason why he is starting on the bench, as there was a bit of talk on the comments about it in the previous episode. So Vidal, we were going to switch up a little bit more. We were going to bring more players that can play in midfield if we are going to make some changes. Maybe that will be the way to go. And yeah, changing the formation. I think the 4-3-2-1 could be effective. The wingers more pushed in closer, so like inside forwards. I reckon that would be really good. So see how Messi, that's much more realistic with Messi, isn't it? Yeah, he looks so good. I will probably yeah, depends which one, the different clips. I'll definitely have a scene of Messi in the thumbnail, the part of the thumbnail. Yeah, for this episode, that is for sure. But yeah, we are really ready. Really ready to get underway, and we want to get some good results. So we want to start a good run of form, start winning some more games. Of course, we've only lost one game in the league, so we're not doing that bad, but we could always be improving. And as we say that, we concede a goal like 5 minutes into this game. It was a very frustrating goal to concede. They're celebrating like they put in the work for that. But, oh, man. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. Take a look at the replay. So, we put in a bit of a tackle there, and it somehow just tumbled over. And it's a OG for Jordi Alba. He won't be happy with that either. So, let's take a look at the replay. Give you a bit of an idea. I don't do these too much, but when we want to point out something, take a look. I did the slide tackle there, okay, to get in position and block, hopefully block a shot that could have went in. But then, look at that. On like the follow-up, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't, whatever you would call that, a follow-up. I slid, yes, but then that follow-up, nah, mate, I don't want that. I don't want that. So let's see if we can turn this back around, but they have an opportunity, and that's Mina. It's 2-0, a bit more fault on myself for this one. That pass through midfield wasn't good, and I just was not happy with that right there. We just, alright, we need to try and get a goal back. And now Dembele trying to work his magic, or he's just going to use some pace through the middle, and then he goes bang. We cancel that goal out right away. Hopefully, this can be the comeback, and he looks pretty hyped there. Oh, he takes him out. with a few punches right there. Come on, a bit of a fight. That's what we want to see. Hopefully that can spur the crowd on, lift us up. Come on, that was a great goal. You see a shard of grass lifting up there. He just hit that with some venom. Then he just finished it. There he goes, avoiding the punch and then finishing off himself. So, yeah, crazy early action in this match, isn't there? So, could we get that equaliser? Look, 15 minutes in, Dembele, can we keep going? This will be 4 goals for this match. Dembele working a bit of skill, then it goes to Messi, Lionel Messi, equalising. Who would have thought we would be saying that we would be equalising with a second goal, well, 17 minutes in to the first half. Oh, what a game this has been. Hopefully we can just push on a bit more. Don't want to see any more goals conceded, Messi. He was not going to miss. That ball was great for him. Had the open net, essentially smashed it, just whacked it. The keeper had absolutely no chance with that one. Manager is happy, and we know we want to keep pushing on now. We've still got work to do. Oh, mate, doesn't Messi look just more real, more realistic to the current day with Lionel Messi with the beard, hey? Yeah, that's for sure. So it's still ridiculously early in the game. And what is going to happen now? We give away a penalty. Arthur, he's not happy with that, Arthur. Oh my god. Maybe he's not happy because I called him Arthur. Arthur. Oh, look at that. Barely touched the... you know what I wanted to call him there. Alright. Can we guess the right way? No. And that was an amazing penalty by Aspas. He got that right. I was pretty frustrated. We just continue. We don't want to see that again. But it was a great pen. Now Griezmann. Could we equalise again? Not even 30 minutes into this game. And it's 3-3. And I gotta say, guys, with this mod that I downloaded, there's a gameplay mod, there's career mode mod, and then the gameplay mod. So the gameplay is gonna have some alterations. I think it makes ultimate difficulty a bit harder as well, and then just a lot of changes. So there will be a bit to adjust. Maybe that will be for my defending. Maybe conceded some goals. I don't know. Either way, you can understand, because there's been a bit talk about how ultimate is a bit easier this year. So you can understand if people want to make a mod to make it harder. That's fair enough. But at this point in time, I'm not really happy about my defending. And you guys won't be as well. I mean, on YouTube, people aren't afraid to point it out when you're doing badly. That's fair enough. I actually do pretty well. If you notice me, like, doing poorly, let me know. Tell me I'm doing crap, insult me, that kind of stuff, because that's when I know I need to get better. If you just always tell me I'm good, I'm not going to be getting better. That's the way. Tell me what I'm not good at. Tell me what I'm rubbish at, or as harsh as you like, because honestly, it makes me work on things more. Yeah, so let me know. That's for sure. But for this game, we need to focus on getting a goal back. De Jong creating some space like a magician. How about that? It's 4-4. Because, I mean, well, this is looking pretty crazy, isn't it? 4 goals. Messi with another one. Showing the love to the fans watching out there. But there's 8 goals in this match. So, yeah. What can we say? And even with that, honestly, right there, I don't want to say panicking a bit, but I took the shot pretty quickly. I was like, okay, Messi's in a position. Do you ever do that? You just take the shot quickly, but he could have took a touch. But I thought in my mind, if I let him take a touch, the keeper might come up. Yeah, so I just tried to take the shot quickly, utilize the space, and we know Messi's a good finisher. So, guys, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do to try and win this match? We're going to take off Dembele. He's put in work, like, no doubt. No doubt. But we need to bring fresh legs, and Ruiz is coming on. We're going to take off Fabian. So we're going to put 2 strikers here. Just about getting another number in the box. So Ruiz, I know, yeah, people did tell me he's not really getting a look in at the moment. Of course, I mean, a guy that's just low 70s overall, you can gauge the quality he is at real life, or in real life. But I do know in FIFA career mode, he's got about mid-80s potential. So surely we train him up and he becomes a good first-team player. Yeah, so he's not an irrelevant younger player in the team. He's one with one of the highest potentials. So, yeah, to me, I just saw it as, yeah, he's a player that is going to be pretty important. So, Ansu Fati, he's not that same level. He's that next level. He's that next level, like the most promising talent in the side, that is for sure. But now Marlo gets that forward, and I say gets that forward, not really. He got that out more than anything. That cross was pretty poor. But can we build up to score a winning goal? If we score a goal, that will mean there's 9 goals, and there's an opportunity. De Jong goes over the top, and it is that man we just brought on, Fati, can he score? That was so good. Where it started, the ball over the top. We know a fresh legs of Ansu Fati. He is going to come on and score. Like, what an opportunity. Like, we get the ball over the top. He's just going to take that, enough space to take the shot there, not get past that other marker. There was enough space to aim that, that finesse, and he did really well. Enough away from the keeper, and that was it. He's really starting to shine now in the league specifically. He scored some goals earlier in the Champions League, giving younger guys a chance, which I feel was important. Even though it was requested as well, but maybe now less so that we didn't win a couple. But 5-4, and we just need to play out this right at the end now. Come on. We're waiting for the whistle to be blown. Guys, what a ridiculous game that was. There was 9 goals, and in parts of it, on myself, very skeptical defending. To concede 4 goals. But then, we scored 5 still. We still scored 5, and Leo Messi, he got a couple, and he got really, really involved. If you see sometimes in games I've played, it pops up saying Messi's being quiet. He's always the one that gets blamed for that in our games. But, he was essential. He was essential today with 2 goals, got involved in others as well. We can't fault our attacking performance. That is for sure. So you can see we had a few more shooting chances than them. We took a few more shots. Not too many more, but yeah, as you can see there, we had a lot of players with great ratings. Guys, look at our defenders. Our defenders actually got pretty good ratings. And considering we conceded a few goals, might look a bit surprised about Messi with the 2 goals, but yeah, don't sleep on De Jong. De Jong got 2 assists as well. Yeah, he's got 2. He's our most creative player, honestly, what I've noticed this season. Yeah, he's helped so much. He's done a very good job. So yeah, Lionel Messi talking to the media after the game. Yeah, once more, he was essential like he's been this season. So he's the man. He's the man they got to talk to. So I did question more about Ruiz there. I am going to leave it because those are attributes he needs to get better on. As I said, about mid-80s potential. He can grow. He can grow to a very good first-team player, or at least a squad player. It really depends how our squad grows, but those are important attributes for him to increase. So we're gonna train other young players, of course, but this is just the period we are at the moment, and then we train other players hard, really. So Perez, I thought it will be a good opportunity. It will be a good opportunity to loan him out, because I feel we're going to be using that second team not as much now. We might bring younger players into the first team, but we're not going to use that team solely anymore. But then we actually get an offer for Sergio Roberto. And if you remember, we got the offer for Titi, but it kind of disappeared. We didn't deal with it, and I guess it just got rejected. That's fine. Honestly, I didn't really want to sell him too much, because I think when we sell Piqué, we still need that guy there, and we don't want to sell too much of the first team of Barca. We still want to keep majority of Barcelona players. We don't want to sell on too much. As we like, when there's opportunity to sell someone right now, like Sergio Roberto, though, I think we can. Because we did sign Kimmich, and he's come in starting right back, and then don't forget Semedo. So, yeah, negotiate a little bit more. Can we get him at 38 million? Unfortunately, yeah, they're not trying to play the hardball game here, but then we go back up. We got 36.5 million. Can we accept that? I think that's a pretty good fee. Yep. That deal gets accepted, and even it comes like with the team, like Everton, like the team that's chasing him. Real Madrid is not chasing him. Manchester City, like not a top team, like a mid-table Premier League team. And as I talked about, now Semedo is our backup right back. So right back stocks are pretty strong, and I was really happy with our attacking performance in the last game, that's for sure. So it was suggested by a few people up in the comments as well, by you guys, to do the 4-3-2-1 and give us a chance to settle with it as well in terms of the defending, and so we don't concede too many goals, of course. But imagine if we didn't concede a goal and we won that 5-0. It probably wouldn't have played out like that, would have it? Like, I don't think it would. Yeah, we may have, if we got a clean sheet, maybe won 2-0 or 3-0. It was just the style of the game in the end. So we got to keep winning these, though. We got to keep winning 3 points, and it's a great opportunity here against this side, even though it's away from home. Leganés, sorry if I don't pronounce their name 100% correctly. I haven't got that Spanish kind of twang to my accent. But anyway, it is an important game. It is an important game today, so let's get right into it now. Lionel Messi has scored 4 goals in the last 3 matches, so hopefully he can press on in this one and just continue and smash in more. Create more. Just, he's a fantastic player. It's beauty. It's a beauty to have him part of your team because he can do so much. And here it's Arthur. Here he is again. Arthur, he is absolutely amazing. Another good player we have in the team, and he can grow. He can grow a lot. And oh boy, he's excited. Fabian, he's like, I want to join the party. You look like you're having a lot of fun there, lad. And like, come on, this party's just starting today. And don't forget, he set it up. He just played that ball to him, and that's really just a clean finesse shot from Artur. That's his 3rd goal in the La Liga. We don't expect him to be a huge goal scorer with the big attacking players we got, but he's going to play an important role in midfield. Him and Frenkie de Jong, 2 central midfielders, they're going to be so good to develop up and be key players in midfield. Leo Messi plays across to Griezmann, and we are a bit more in control with this game. We haven't conceded any goals at this point. And guys, can you see the Samsung ad right there? This is a big spoiler if you've never realized it. What's supposed to be the A in Samsung looks like a pair of pants. And apologies if you can never unsee that again. But yeah, I saw that not too long ago, and yeah, and I can't unsee that now. But anyway, De Jong, he could get another assist here if Leo Messi finishes, and he does. They're talking a bit about Sergi Roberto's move, but we cannot be stopped right now. We weren't really using Sergi Roberto, so it's not really going to be a miss to our first team. But Lionel Messi, look at the space. Look at the space he's on. That position 1-on-1 is easy when you're right in front, like directly in front of the keeper. You just go top corner with the finesse. Finesses are a bit OP in FIFA 20. We've got to be honest. So when you hit it with power, a lot of the time goes at the keeper, gets saved. So you might as well do what works, what gets you the goals. So 3-0, and yeah, opponents didn't really look like challenging us. Really not at all. We weren't stressed at all. Like, we were just in control of this game. It was a Barcelona performance. We gave away possession there, but the match was absolutely done and dusted. We go and take the 3 points, really. We get back in another game in the league of 3 points. We head back home to Barcelona with the 3 points in the bag. They only had the 1 shot on target for the game here, so I was a bit more happy. As I said, just settle a bit. Even though this team is not that great, we didn't let them have many opportunities. We controlled the ball, and we just shut them down. We didn't let them have their chances. So now, kept the 15 clean sheets. We had 7 previous to this. Now we've got 8. So we're getting closer and closer to that for the season, lads. But after that, we do get a monthly scouting update with also the confirmation that Roberto has been sold. So that's going through for sure. He'll be moving on in January. So that's when we get the money, and he'll be relieved from the wages as well. There's a few players there, but our best one is Galeno there. Yeah, look, I wanted to click on him to see his value, and it's almost 2 million. So yeah, sign him up because he looks very, very intriguing. So after we made that deal, I wanted to adjust a little bit, but of course, as I just said, he hasn't left yet because we're not in January. So in January we'll get a bit more money, And maybe let me know before the fact, who should be our first interest? Not just a player, but what position? And maybe then you guys can start to interact a bit in the comments and have conversations with each other, and I will see that. I always read comments. I read all comments to get a gauge of where we need to improve the team. So if you're looking at a team right now, where's the next step? Is the next step sell PK? A lot of you guys have talked about that, but then we'll need to go big on a centre back if we go sell another player. But see what I mean? We just sold Sergio Roberto. If at this point, what position? Without selling another player, who would be? Considering, if we don't sell PK. Say we can keep him because we're going to have some money to play with. Let me know up in the comments. But this is such an important game. It's a must-win. You know, the situation in the Champions League. We had to go in with a strong team right here. But Dortmund, they get the ball in. We've got to clear this right here. Oh, it's bobbling around a bit. Surely the keeper has to get it. But instead he flops around like a not very good keeper, let's call him. And Dortmund, this has not gone well at all. And to rub it in, Paco Alcacer, he scores. Ex-Barcelona lad, and he scores against us. So, what can we say? I'm not very happy with that. I'm not very happy with conceding in that style, that is for sure. The pressure's on us. If we lose against Dortmund, we might not make it to the knockout stages. That's the position we're in right now. We've got to clear the ball. Come on, defend. We do it there. Come on, just before half-time. Can we create something? De Jong and Sergio Busquets are playing in this one. Dembele, come on. Griezmann, Messi, Lionel Messi, could he hit it on his right foot? He does! Get in, Leo. He scores yet again, and see, a lot of right wingers that are left-footed, you would not consider hitting on their weaker foot. You want to cut in on their left, but Messi is good enough. He's not bad on his weaker foot as well. Lionel Messi, he's great. He's still great on his right foot, but so many occasions when you got your right winger who's left-footed that you want to cut in on his left, do a finesse. But Messi has that to even just hit it power across the keeper, and he's going to score. I didn't hope it was going to be a goal. I was very, very confident it would be a goal. And now, we scored before halftime. After halftime, Dembele got a lot of space and pace and skill, and then he's got the finish. That time we do. See, if I hit that across the keeper on his left, I'm not sure if that would have been a goal, but Dembele is great on both feet. It's more so just the shot selection and the position in the box right there. There was a higher chance it would be saved if we use power, and we have to get past that defender. I did take a bit of a deflection as well. I didn't see that initially when we took the shot, but then Dembele, that's his fourth goal in the UEFA Champions League for this season, and we've suddenly got the lead. So once more, we worked it back really, really nicely there, and Lenia, he's one of those players with the updated face as well, so it'd be nice to get a little bit of a look in for him, but he's not going to be playing too much, of course, just later in the game. Firpo as well, we will bring him on left back for Alba. That's mate, what are you doing? What am I doing? You're not going to put him anywhere else. He's a left back. Put him on left back. There we go. We make that change. Quite a few changes there of quality. But then we bring on some young talents as well. See, just 5 minutes remaining, and there he is there. That's going to go out, and this is going to be credited for an earlier foul, actually, for young junior. But you get that. Make some fouls later in the game, preventing chances. But we've got this block that just clear it. We don't want to draw. We want the 3 points. So these last few minutes, so crucial. They're making a change there, bringing Piszczek on, experienced player, but it's probably not what they're looking for right now, because we're in control. And then again, Firpo did that really, really well. If that pass got blocked, good chance it would have went out like it did exactly. Just be in control, lads. Stay in control. Don't lose possession. Back to Elenia. He's going to try and skill pass, which he couldn't, unfortunately. But we knew that was going to be the end of the game. And we end up winning this big one, guys. Just essentially waiting for the ref's whistle while we were going there. And we did get it. We did get it eventually. That game was really, really tight. Borussia Dortmund's not going to be happy. That really seals both our fates. make sure we go into the knockout stages of the Champions League and us knocking out Dortmund and sending them to the Europa League for the knockout. So, yeah, Dortmund, back to that level. But what I mean is really, this was a hard group stage. It was tough. There was 3 really, really good teams. Inter, Barcelona, and Dortmund. One really good team was going to miss out. And look, even Inter against Slavia, they only won 1-0. They were pretty competitive, even though they didn't really do too much. They got draws against us, but yeah, we're doing okay. We did okay in the groups. I mean, we still got one more match to play, don't we? But it's not going to change our positions. I think we could potentially, we'll have to see if we can. We'll take a look at the group stage and the points and what's the situation. But yeah, if Inter's going to be first outright, we'll take a look at that. But just at the end of the game, we'll have a press conference. We'll do these, like I said, not for every single game, just every so often, so it's good and balanced and not over the top. What I mean, just not repeating the same questions, same answers all the time. I think doing it for the big games, really, really makes sense. So, yeah, Barcelona on a great run of form. We've gone from lukewarm form to great run. So, that's a sense of improvement. So, I think the games in this episode, we did well. The first game, when there was a lot of goals, both scored and conceded, but luckily lucky there were more conceded, I should say. Lucky there was more scored than conceded. Yeah, so we did well. We did well in the end, and we were settling. We were settling a bit more with each game played, I would say. Even though the scores were tighter against Dortmund. Dortmund was definitely a harder match. We can't lie. And we're not that far away, guys. We're 4th. We've only... Look at the loss column. We've only lost 1 game in the season. So, it's so tight. Like, a few of those draws, if we got an extra goal or conceded a less goal, we could have a few extra wins and we could almost be top. So that's how close the season is. Like, I don't think we're doing that bad at all. It's very, very close. Very, very close. So, like we always do towards the end of the episode, take a look, a bit of a stats update. Lionel Messi, we know he is going to be at the top. He got 10 goals, 6 assists. He's been doing excellent, but also we got to give a respectable mention. I was going to talk about Luis Suarez. He had 6 goals before he got injured, so he was scoring a lot. Well, I want to talk about Frenkie de Jong. He's leading the assists, and that's 7 all in the La Liga. He's dominating. He's a dominating force in La Liga. So creative with those assists, and he's been involved in more goals in the build-up and stuff. He's been excellent. So to finish off here, update on your player expectations. Lionel Messi, earlier in the series, if you're wondering if you're just coming along, there was a comment for Lionel Messi to get to 40 goal contributions, and he's 16 out of 40 right now. I said if he can get to 20 before the end of December, that's looking good, and you think he's going to get more than that, really. So, I hope you lads enjoyed this episode. Be sure to leave a like on the video to show your support. That helps me out so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the very next video.